Take a look at this. These are the top 3 scorers in the WNBA since the women brought home gold in the Olympics a few weeks ago. 2 of the members are of the Indiana Fever, Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell.
65 points, 12 three-pointers, one historic night. Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell just put the WNBA on notice. Their explosive performance against the Dallas Wings wasn't just a game, it was a statement. But how did these two become the league's most dangerous duo? Let's break down the journey that led to this unforgettable moment. In this video, we'll look at both their journeys in the WNBA, how their partnership has set the Fever on fire, and why they've become the backcourt that nobody wants to face.
But knowing that people are coming in ready to go.
Oh, Mitchell shot out of a cannon and through trap.
The Gainbridge Fieldhouse was buzzing with energy on September 15th. Fans packed the arena, sensing something special was about to unfold. As the game tipped off, Clark and Mitchell wasted no time lighting up the scoreboard. The ball swished through the net again and again as they traded baskets and assists. When the final buzzer sounded, the crowd erupted. Clark had notched a career-high 35 points and broke the single-season rookie scoring record, with Mitchell adding 30 of her own. But this explosive performance didn't come out of nowhere. It's the result of an incredible journey that's been years in the making. Here's the thing. These two players, at completely different points in their careers, somehow found a way to sync up and create magic on the court. And it's not just them putting in a show night in and night out. They've unleashed their star teammates Lexi Hull and Aaliyah Boston too.
Banks it home. Clark pushing. Mitchell backdoor lays it in.
So, how did Clark and Mitchell become the hottest duo in the WNBA right now? Before we dive in, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Their journey is about to unfold. And trust us, you won't believe what happens next.
Watch for the pull-up. There it is. And she buries the...
While Clark's arrival sparked a revolution, another player had been quietly laying the groundwork for years. Kelsey Mitchell's path to stardom was paved with setbacks and near misses. What turns a good player into a great one? The answer might surprise you. Kelsey Mitchell's journey with the Indiana Fever is a testament to perseverance in the face of adversity. For 7 long seasons, Mitchell suited up for a team that struggled to find its footing in the WNBA. The Fever's combined record of 49 wins and 149 losses during that span tells a story of frustration and disappointment. It was so bad that in one season they just won 5 games. Playoff appearances? None. Yet through it all, Mitchell's talent and determination never wavered. Imagine stepping onto the court night after night, knowing the odds were stacked against you. That was Mitchell's reality for years. But instead of letting the losses define her, she used them as fuel. Each season, she honed her skills, pushing herself to new limits. The potential was always there, simmering just beneath the surface.
Kelsey Mitchell is, she's special, she's unique, she's one of the fastest players on the court all the time. You get her in any type of actions where it's her speed that's going to get her open. You can scheme for it. She's gonna be able to get a touch.
This season, something changed. Mitchell's scoring average skyrocketed to 19.6 points per game, a career high that speaks volumes about her growth. But it's not just about the numbers. Mitchell's shooting percentage soared to 46.7%, showcasing an efficiency that comes from years of refining her craft. The transformation didn't happen overnight. It's the result of countless hours in the gym, studying film, and refusing to give up on her dreams. Mitchell's resilience paid off in a big way, as she shattered her own single-season scoring record. With 763 points and counting, she's left her previous best of 728 in the dust. But it's Mitchell's post-Olympic break performance that truly illustrates her ascension to stardom. Averaging a blistering 24.8 points per game since returning, she's become a nightmare for opposing defenses. In all but one game during this stretch, Mitchell has dropped 20 or more points, proving she can deliver when it matters most.
Because Kelsey Mitchell said basketball is a language and you have to get on the same page. Me and Caitlin like to play fast and up-tempo, and I'm always going to align based on how she's playing and how she's going.
What makes Mitchell so dangerous? It's her versatility. She can drive to the hoop with explosive speed or pull up for a long-range dagger. This dual threat capability keeps defenders guessing and opens up opportunities for her teammates. Coach Christy Sides put it best when she praised Mitchell's clutch factor. She can score against anybody. It's this confidence, born from years of battling against the odds, that makes Mitchell a cornerstone of the Fever's resurgence.
Yes, and then her ability to get downhill. I mean, when she catches and if you're there, you know, you need to be moving in that direction to have a chance to keep up with her. I mean, she's shooting the ball. so well right now.
Mitchell's journey is a masterclass in grit. She's faced every challenge head-on, from being the lone bright spot on a struggling team to adapting her game as new talent arrived. Now, as the Fever push for a long-awaited playoff berth, Mitchell's experiences have prepared her for this moment. And guess who's helping her make it all happen? We'll talk about that, or who, in a bit. If you've made it this far and are enjoying the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We know watching this video takes some of your time, and we appreciate you. Now back to the action.
It has been a historic year for the WNBA. You know the Drake line, I'm the rookie and the vet. Let's start with the rookie, Caitlin Clark-Kent. Superwoman, you see what I did there? She was on a tear, and last night...
That who turned out to be a game-changer named Caitlin Clark. But how does a single player transform an entire team's fortunes? The answer lies in a perfect storm of talent, timing, and an unexpected chemistry that's rewriting the WNBA record books. When Clark arrived at the Indiana Fever, expectations were sky-high. As the first overall pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, she carried the hopes of a franchise desperate for a turnaround. What nobody could have predicted was just how quickly she'd make her mark. From the moment Clark stepped onto the court, it was clear she was something special. Her court vision, deadly three-point shot, and ability to create plays seemed to energize the entire team. But it was her partnership with Kelsey Mitchell that truly set the league on fire. Clark's playing style complements Mitchell's game perfectly. Where Mitchell excels at creating her own shot and scoring in bunches, Clark's playmaking ability opens up new opportunities for her veteran teammate. It's a classic case of the whole being greater than the sum of its parts. The numbers tell the story. Since the Olympic break, Mitchell has been averaging an impressive 24.8 points per game. Not to be outdone, Clark has put up 24.3 points per game in the same stretch. That's a combined average of nearly 50 points per game from just two players. It's the kind of offensive firepower that gives opposing coaches nightmares.
I feel lucky to have, a kind of a backcourt mate that has been, through this for 7 years and has really helped me.
But Clark isn't just scoring. She's rewriting the record books. She became the fastest player in WNBA history to reach 300 assists, showcasing her elite playmaking skills. And if that wasn't enough, she's the only player ever to record 100 three-pointers, 300 assists, and 700 points in a single season. It's the kind of versatility that makes her nearly impossible to game plan against. What's truly remarkable is how Clark's presence has elevated Mitchell's game to new heights. Mitchell's scoring average has jumped to 19.6 points per game, a career high that speaks volumes about the synergy between these two stars. It's as if Clark's arrival was the missing piece that allowed Mitchell to fully unlock her potential.
We could just make eye contact and she knows to go back door. She knows to come and get the ball. That just comes with playing with one another. So it's been a lot of fun for me. I mean, she's playing so well right now, just as good as anybody in this league. So I feel very lucky and fortunate to have her by my side.
Their partnership goes beyond just numbers. On the court, they seem to have an almost telepathic connection, always knowing where the other will be. Off the court, there's a mutual respect and understanding that's rare between a rookie and a veteran. It's this chemistry that's allowed them to become more than just teammates. They're a true dynamic duo. Coach Christy Sides summed it up best when she called them a dynamic duo with ice in their veins. It's not just about their individual talents, but how they elevate each other's game. When the pressure's on, both Clark and Mitchell have shown they can hit the big shots and make the crucial plays.
They're special. I mean, those two right there can hit such big shots. There's just ice in their veins. Those guys just make big shots. I mean, they're just two, the dynamic duo. I mean, that's who they are.
Their impact extends beyond just their own stats. The attention they draw from defenses creates opportunities for teammates like Lexi Hull and Aaliyah Boston. Double team Clark or Mitchell. Well, guess what? Lexi Hull is wide open for a corner three. Guard all of them one-on-one, and you suddenly have Aaliyah Boston that can feast in the paint. Suddenly, the Fever's offense isn't just potent. It's unpredictable and multifaceted. The Fever's offense has become a nightmare for opposing teams, but that's only half the story. What happens when two players with ice in their veins decide to join forces? The Clark-Mitchell duo isn't just changing games, they're changing the entire landscape of the WNBA. On the court, their synergy is electric. Clark's pinpoint passes find Mitchell in perfect scoring position, while Mitchell's scoring threat creates space for Clark to work her magic. But it's off the court where their partnership truly blossoms. Despite being at different stages in their careers, Clark and Mitchell have forged a bond built on mutual respect and a shared drive for excellence.
A lot of people don't understand that either about Caitlin. You don't know where those passes are going.
No.
Yo,
it's going to
have
go
to
to where
match
she
hers,
thinks
though.
you're going to
Yes.
score from. She's like a football.
Quarterback.
She's passing you into her route.
Peyton Manning.
Their chemistry is evident in the way they talk about each other. Clark has been quick to praise Mitchell, acknowledging how the veteran's presence makes her job easier. It's not just about stats, it's about trust, communication, and a shared vision for success. The Clark-Mitchell partnership has become the catalyst for a remarkable turnaround in Indiana. After years of struggling, the Fever have secured a playoff spot for the first time since 2016. It's a testament to the transformative power of two players who found the perfect teammate in each other. But their impact goes beyond just wins and losses. Clark and Mitchell are redefining what's possible in the WNBA. Their combined scoring prowess, playmaking ability, and leadership have set a new standard for backcourt excellence. They're not just playing the game, they're evolving it. The duo's success has caught the attention of basketball fans and players across the globe. Their electrifying performances have drawn praise from some of the biggest names in the sport, elevating the profile of the WNBA and women's basketball as a whole. As the Fever prepare for their long-awaited return to the playoffs, all eyes will be on Clark and Mitchell. Can they maintain their scorching form when the stakes are highest? Will their partnership be the key to a deep playoff run? One thing's for certain. No opponent will be taking them lightly. From individual talents to the league's most formidable duo, Mitchell and Clark have transformed the Indiana Fever. Their impact extends beyond just their team, reshaping the entire WNBA landscape. Their historic performance against the Dallas Wings, where they became the first duo in WNBA history to each score 30-plus points with 6+ threes in a single game, is just a glimpse of their potential. Clark's rookie scoring record and Mitchell's career-high season are testaments to their individual growth and collective power. As the Fever head into the playoffs, Mitchell and Clark stand as a beacon of hope and a nightmare for opponents. Their partnership isn't just changing games, it's elevating the entire sport. This duo is writing a new chapter in women's basketball, and their story has just begun. Are you playoffs ready? Let us know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you never miss out on the latest news. Click the video on the screen, and we will see you in the next one.